Yo, what's good? You listen to AZUR Radio, Arizona Underrated Radio, and you're rocking with the one and only hot boy of Tucson, DJ Cash. We got another segment of Say Less here on AZUR Radio with local artists and local entrepreneurs. Come here and get out whatever information they want to get out to Arizona or Tucson in general. So today I have a new guest. I'm going to let him introduce himself real quick. Go ahead.
Yo, this is UNDEAD EXSPIRAVIT, 512 Ghost, EXSPIRAVIT Records, Tucson, Arizona. You know how it is.
Yo, we got Undead EXSPIRAVIT in the building today. Okay, so Undead EXSPIRAVIT is a local artist here in Tucson. I've been knowing them for a while. So, EXSPIRAVIT, talk to the people. Explain to the people how long you've been doing music.
I started out probably a few years ago. I was really feeling the music I listened to when I was young. Growing up, I made music for about 3 years, to answer the question, and since then it's affected me so much differently since before I started. But there wasn't really much of a difference in life after I've started making music. My life didn't really change too much, but when life does change, so does the music, because the music's so attached to how I live.
I definitely feel that because, you know, a lot of people don't know I make music myself. So when I go to write, if I'm in, let's say, negative mood or whatever, I can't write upbeat, swagful type song. I'm more going to write whatever mood I'm in, so I definitely understand that. And one thing you did say is that you've been rapping for 3 years. I know you're pretty young. The rest of the world might not know, you know what I'm saying, that you're younger, how old you are. So, I don't know if you want to tell them how old you are, but how old were you 3 years ago when you started rapping?
I wrote my first lyrics when I was 12 years old. I was in middle school. I went to Doin Middle School up there, by like Country Club and Grant. If you're in Tucson, you know. That's where I went to middle school. I started writing my lyrics then, but that wasn't, do the math. That's not 3 years ago. When I started recording music, after that it got better, but I was probably 14, 15.
14, 15.
I think I went to my first show, went to your open mic when I was first 15.
Was that around when you first started?
Yeah.
All right, so crazy story, right? So when I met with Teo, he was like 14, 15, something like that, young buck. Now, when I first came, I've been in Tucson for 3 years. So he came to the Who's Hotter shows right when we first started, right when I first got out here. Now, when I first got out here, the shows was only 21 and older. Undead EXSPIRAVIT is one of the reasons why we have underage artists perform at the Who's Hotter open mic. He kind of jumped that off. The whole time, he kind of got an attitude when he hit me up through Facebook. And he was like, can people under 21 perform? I was like, no, not right now, but I'm working on it. But he wasn't trying to hear that. He got a whole attitude, cussed me out and all this stuff. I was like, shit, I don't get no fuck, you know what I'm saying? But then he, I guess, somebody else reached out and just explained his situation, you know what I'm saying? Because I guess you know, in the streets doing what you do and stuff like that, being a knucklehead and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I told the guy I could relate to that. And he said he was going to talk to you, and you came to the show. It was a whole different attitude, and ever since then, you know, you've been cool or whatever. So it's been great to have you around and to see you grow as an artist and becoming a man as well. So you've been rapping for 3 years. What got you started into music? Like, what got you wanting to be an artist or want to make music?
I've heard a lot of answers to the question how most other people answer. They usually say that like they do it because they're not the best at everything else. I look at it differently. I'm not as great as I am in music I'm not great as I am at other stuff as I am in music. Music is my strongest suit compared to my other skill sets, but it is not the only thing I do. I want to be a content creator